After this review, who fancies a classic Pokemon battle? May the best lady or gentleman win.
Harry versus Pikachu. Harry versus Pikachu. I pick my lightning strike. Shh, Pikachu. I should have realized Pikachu's lightning strike is infinity times more effective than mine. You win, Pikachu, buddy. You win.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu, directed by Rob Lesserman, and is the 2019 live-action Pokemon movie. So, Pokemon Detective Pikachu tells the story in a city inhabited by both Pokemons and humans. A kid, Tim Goodman, teams up with Pikachu, who is a detective in this version, and Lucy Stevens, a reporter, to track down his missing father. Pokemon was a franchise I freaking craved in my childhood. It was the greatest thing ever to just collect the Pokemon and including the cards, and to have Pokemon battles with your friends and to just identify each individual Pokemon with their astonishing designs, with Pikachu being my all-time favourite Pokemon. And in 2016, everybody's love for Pokemon was ignited once again with the inclusion of Pokemon Go. So to continue bringing back Pokemon for the current generation, Warner Brothers finally released a live-action Pokemon movie where Pikachu plays the role of a detective, which is a different take on Pokemon, to say the least. And as a loyal fan of Pokemon to Infinity and Beyond, I was curious to see whether Detective Pikachu could do Pokemon justice. And the answer, sort of. This is not a masterpiece, nor is Detective Pikachu as great as it could have been, but it's still a decent flick and one of the better video game adaptations we've had in recent years. So let me get to my positives first. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool himself, voicing Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds totally nails Pikachu. Even though it's common to hear Pikachu talk like a Pikachu, to just hear Ryan Reynolds coming out of Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds gives Pikachu more character than he ever has, and Pikachu, in all honesty, should have been the protagonist of the movie. Every single moment with Pikachu will make you want to go out and purchase a pop of Ryan Reynolds Pikachu, or a softer toy, and the effects and the world building for the Pokemon is phenomenal. I was amazed at how well each Pokemon integrated into CGI. And to just spot every single Pokemon. The Pokemon nerd inside of me was extremely satisfied, and the city itself looked vast and magnificent to behold. Even though this movie excels with the Pokemon stuff, with the human stuff, it falls incredibly short. So let me explain. Here are my negatives. The human characters were not necessary, and this movie honestly didn't need to be live action. Because they nailed the animated stuff with the Pokemon so spot on that I would rather this movie had just been a CGI'd Pokemon movie with Pokemon battling. And if it weren't for the Pokemon, then I would have given this movie a rant, because the plot involving Tim and Lucy going on the case to discover the mystery of his missing father. What kid will give a shit about that? So I'm sorry, but why would they pick such a predictable and dull plot for a movie about Pokemon? And they force in this cliched twist villain who is even worse and more noticeable than the worst twist villains in modern Disney movies, for crying out loud. And the protagonist Tim, how come he is our lead character in this movie? He does nothing badass in this movie whatsoever, and he just lets Pikachu do all the badassery for him. Pikachu is infinity times better a character than he ever will be, and Lucy Stevens, while she is the best of the human characters in this movie, that isn't saying much, but even though her character is a rip-off of April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Lois Lane from Superman, as she is a reporter, how come they couldn't give her a different occupation? But still, I do like that she does get involved in the mission and go on the journey with our heroes, and is not just a damsel, but they force the two leads to fall in love because they're the leads, female and male of the movie. The romance, it does not feel naturally built up whatsoever. Some Pokemon don't even physically appear in the movie. Don't get me wrong, whenever the Pokemon were on screen, that's when it had my attention. But whenever they were cutting back to the human characters, you could just go on your phone and play Pokemon Go the entire time the human characters are on screen. But overall, is Detective Pikachu the very best that no one ever was? Well, yeah, that's the theme song for the original anime Pokemon. Yeah, I am that obsessed. Well, no, it isn't the very best Pokemon that there ever was. I honestly like all the animated Pokemon movies and the original anime just far more than Detective Pikachu, but it still could have been worse. I mean, Detective Pikachu is still not. Is still a enjoyable way to kickstart the month of May at the movies, and if you just go and see it for the Pokemon, then it will inspire you to bring out the Pokemon action figures and cards again. I give Pokemon Detective Pikachu 3 stars out of 5. Good movie. So yeah, take notes, Warner Brothers. Make the following Pokemon movie animes. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Pokemon Detective Pikachu? And who is your favourite Pokemon? Please comment and let me know. Please like the video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I review the Tolkien movie. Stay tuned for that. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.